I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Everyone, do you like spy crime thrillers but are neurotic and cannot relate to the main character? Then this film is a film for you. This movie is called Gun-Shy, starring Liam Neeson and Sandra Bullock. So strap yourselves in. Maybe take some notes to talk to your therapist about this later, but here's Gun-Shy.
Look, I've never done this before, and I just want you to know I'm not into searching for my inner child or finding out about my disappointment in my mother.
Mommy? Go ahead and wipe your eyes.
Undercover police officer Charlie Mayo is about to take on the last assignment of his career.
Tonight, you're busting a mafia assassin.
The guy's the Jeffrey Dahmer of hitmen.
I'm sick of being a cliche. I need some cash so I can get out of this skinny gangsta movie lifestyle.
And he's looking to relieve a little stress.
I'm going to give you a stronger prescription. Only take one of these an hour before the meeting. You don't want to pass out.
Let's get this party rolling. Bring us some Cristal.
I'm very good at reading what's in a person's eyes.
What did they say?
They say you're sleepy. Maybe you got that weird sleeping disease. Narco sleepy.
But all he really needs is a little human contact.
Take it easy. So where are you from? Ireland. Top of the morning to you.
Touchstone Pictures presents.
Put your hand on the table. I won't say it again.
Show paper. Let the neighbor go.
Sports page here?
All I really want to talk about is this amazing woman I met.
What do you say, handsome?
I think somebody up there likes me.
She's great. She took me out on a date last night. I don't know, for the first time in months. I had fun.
Liam Neeson.
Hello.
This one.
Hello.
Oliver Platt.
I want you to get control of that anger.
Let it go!
And Sandra Bullock.
You think I'm just a nut?
Yep.
Ah, but am I an attractive nut?
Extremely.
Who is she? Where'd you meet her?
Does she know what you do?
No. But I'm thinking of telling her.
Gun-Shy.
What are you doing? No!
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody. So that was Gun-Shy. Let me tell you all a story. Okay.
Ooh, story time.
Yeah. So story time. This is a story about so Matthew Prime here is on the hype train, gone back to the year 2000, but Matthew Omega, the child version of him in the year 2000, will in a few months get the opportunity to see this movie over at his friend's house. But unprompted, his friend's mom's gonna walk in. Oh, hey, I thought you boys might like this movie, playing Pokemon Yellow and Blue or whatever on the Game Boy. I thought you guys might like this. Saw this at Blockbuster. So put the VHS in the VCR. And then at a certain point, Oliver Platt shoots a gay drug cartel's testicle out of his scrotum, and it rolls down the bloody urinal. Does that seem like something that would happen in the film you just saw the trailer for? But it does. It happens in this movie, and I'll never forget it. As long as I live. This trailer makes this movie seem like a romantic comedy, and it's kind of a romantic comedy because it's a dark comedy in which Liam Neeson falls in love with Sandra Bullock. But it's way, way, way darker and more violent than this trailer lets on. Hence, the the Oliver Platt shooting somebody in the scrotum.
Right in the screens.
So yeah.
Yeah, I was not expecting any of that at all. Well,
right.
I mean, because we like the audience doesn't know this, but we talk amongst ourselves while the trailer is playing for everyone, and like that came out of left field for me because we're just talking about it, and I think I'm glad that Matt, you didn't tell us anything about it until now because I'm shocked. I just
hashtag save it for the pod.
Yeah. Hashtag saving it.
Yeah, because in my research for this film, it didn't get received very well, but there was nothing about it being that dark of a comedy. It does say it's a dark comedy, though.
Yeah, so I never really thought of this movie as a comedy, but it is a comedy. But that's because I saw it when I was 12 years old, and so when mobsters are yelling at each other and it looks like Liam Neeson might die and people are getting shot and they're privates, it all seemed kind of white knuckle to me. But yeah, so it didn't really seem very funny to me. But they chose to market this as a romantic comedy. It's not that. It's a dark comedy. Don't find a copy of Gunshy and think like, oh, I'm gonna have a nice, like, I got a Sandra Bullock movie. I'm gonna score points with my lady friend, and we'll watch the movie. I wouldn't recommend you do that. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm gonna popcorn to Corey first. If you have anything else to say, or if you're just too stunned by the testicle reveal.
First of all, love me some Oliver Platt. So the fact that he was just blasting people in their nutsacks in a bathroom is just wondrous to me. Second, what does it say about me that I can believe Liam Neeson, even though we've said numerous times now this is not a romantic comedy, I was more able to believe that Liam Neeson was the role in a romantic comedy than Sandra Bullock was, because I just find her so annoying and like, I know I'm the inverse, because I feel like the maximum is like, oh, Sandra Bullock, oh, she's so great. But every time
she's been in so many romantic comedies.
Right.
That's the
that
thing.
I'm like, how is she not
and
believable
every time
in a
I'm like,
romantic comedy?
Every time I'm just like, you're just not, I just don't like you. And my wife agreed. I don't know. The fact that I don't do research is obviously my handicap. But
she's the queen of romantic comedies.
I refuse.
Of
you don't
early
see.
2000s, late 90s and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna give Hugh Grant my 2 weeks notice. A comedy about love at a first glance, 2 weeks notice. Oh, like this guy's in a coma while you were out. Starring Sandra Bullock.
I know my sister.
I'm just saying, I would rather have literally any other female actress be the lead in a thing than Sandra Bullock. That's just me. Liam Neeson, he's a pretty cool guy.
You should popcorn it to the guy that did a little research.
Okay, Sanford, why don't you go next? All right, I have nothing to say about this.
I will add that Sandra Bullock plays somebody who gives enemas in this movie.
Johnny Mayo?
It's Mayo.
Judy Tipp? I'm the enema queen.
And that seems to be how Corey feels about Sandra Bullock in movies. And so
that one was at least in the trailer.
Yeah. Yes.
And now I'm gonna pass the mic
to Mike.
All right. So,
think about that.
Starting off, I had to watch this trailer a couple times to try to realize what was going on in it. It's really unclear, as you know, as you were saying, Matt. They marketed it as a romantic comedy, being a dark comedy though. I did do another Rotten Tomato meter for this one, but I'll get to that in a second. My thing with Liam Neeson and Oliver Platt and Sandra Bullock. It's kind of, all of it just seems like an odd casting choice with everything, especially it being a dark comedy. Sandra Bullock doesn't even appear on screen until more than a half hour in, despite being like the female lead from this trailer. The tomato meter got to, by critics' account, 24%, audience score 36%. And then I have a quote from Paul Clinton at CNN that says, "Not only is the script incomprehensible, the film wasn't edited or directed. It was crammed into a Cuisinart." Is that how you pronounce that?
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
And that's actually that's a very good quote, because when you're a kid, you kind of expect to not necessarily understand an adult movie. So that's 100%. Like, I'm trying to think of like how the movie resolves. I just remember that it does, and I don't remember like why it happened that way, and I remember not understanding it. And it sounds like nobody understood it. I just assumed I didn't understand it because it was like an adult movie and I didn't get it. But no, I guess maybe it's just
adults didn't get it either. So the Rotten Tomatoes review, the little blurb they do about it is, it's a dark comedy of the lowbrow nature filled with fart and gay jokes. Even Liam Neeson and Sandra Bullock cannot save this failure. So it shows, I guess, in the Times too, them just throwing gay jokes a bunch, in a movie, trying to garner laughs from it.
There's a whole subplot in this movie that's not in the trailer, because Liam Neeson's job, he's undercover. He's like brokering a deal between the mob and a drug syndicate out of South America, I believe.
Yeah, he's trying to set up a sting.
Right. Well, yeah, he's setting up a sting, but he's undercover as the person who's sort of like brokering the deal.
Yeah.
The whole subplot with the guys from the drug syndicate is just it's just gay joke after gay joke after gay joke after gay joke. That's why Oliver Platt shoots the guy's testicle out, is because the dude is looking at his penis as he's peeing. So yeah, it's a lot of that.
I was gonna say too, just sounding it, from its synopsis that I read, Liam Neeson's character, I guess, in the beginning of the movie, he almost dies in one of his jobs, working undercover or something. So it leaves him shaken, and that's why he's seeing a therapist and all this other stuff. For whatever reason, I just think the casting's weird on that, because Liam Neeson, I guess, knowing him now as the guy from Taken, he doesn't seem like this nervous, neurotic guy.
Right. Well, if you would have put this in perspective, this movie came out. He had a big movie the year before, a little movie called Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace. So,
what are midichlorians?
Midichlorians are a microscopic life form that resides within all living cells.
So he's fresh off Qui-Gon Jinn, and then he's playing Charlie Mayo.
Charlie Mayo. Wow.
Yeah.
Woo. Alrighty. We'll see how that pans out on when we need to get back to our timeline. And we're going to be throwing a movie into our Mr. Fission. Is that what? God, that sounds weird. Fission.
Yeah.
Fission. Okay. Throw a movie into our Mr. Fission to get back in our timeline.